JD Vance is weird. This is the new campaign. This is the gotcha campaign that JD Vance can't figure out how to get around. You'll never be able to figure this out, conservatards. You'll never understand. Because JD Vance called Kamala Harris a crazy cat lady. Now they're saying he's weird. When, in fact, I love weird people, but here's Mr. Chinese spy himself, Eric. Just don't on the middle of this call for us.
So anyone she picks will be eminently more qualified than a guy who thinks that if you're a single, hard-working woman in America, you should...
I'm sorry. This is the first time I've heard that clip, and I could have sworn I heard hard-working. We're huge fans of the speech impediment.
Hard-working woman in America. If you're a single, hard-working woman.
Shout out to the single hard-working women. The single hard-working women ever will.
In America, you should have to pay more in taxes. Again, this is just bizarre. Doesn't make any sense. And by the way, if you are single and you meet someone and you want to start a family, JD Vance doesn't support you using IVF to start that family. And say, unfortunately, you start a family and your spouse...
Okay. JD Vance is just creepy and weird. Weird and creepy, says Eric. And then here we go. We're not done with the creepy, weird stuff. Here's the ladies of The View. They're really pissed off. How dare you talk about my man like this?
So I think we're being really kind and gracious by just calling you weird. And
clowns are calling them weirdos? Willie, these people aren't weird. Just look at this. This isn't weird.
You know it.
indeed, I do.
JD Vance is so weird. JD Vance is the one that's weird, not this. Okay, this is normal. This is the American dream. You can just become trans and meet the president. President-elect installed. Think about it. This is the American dream. Wake up and smell the Folgers in your fucking cup.
And frankly, JD Vance, just dumb Vance, is pretty weird. Because
you go, queen. You go.
Emotional damage.
Let me just say this. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this right now. JD Vance is so weird. He's like the weirdest guy I've ever met. He's weird. I don't get this weird campaign, but I love it.
his just calling you weird. So I think we're being really kind and gracious by just calling you weird.
Thank you.
And frankly, JD Vance,
yes,
just dumb Vance, is pretty weird. Because
Where did you get that from?
Oh no, I tweeted it out 2 days ago.
You tweeted that?
Yes, but where did you hear it the first time?
Well, I heard it from you today.
Well, you heard it from me last week.
I heard it.
I didn't. But
Oh, she's stealing jokes, huh? What a Don't you steal Whoopi's jokes? She hasn't been a comedian in ages.
But let me say this.
Say it, girl.
You know, they've given him, like Megyn Kelly on Fox News, everybody, they've given him, JD Vance, all these opportunities to clean up his childless cat lady comment. And he...
You know what? We are not going to stand for that kind of language here at the Derek O'Shea Show. You can call Trump Hitler. You can say he's a psychopath, basically worse than Mussolini and Hitler combined. But if you call me a crazy cat lady, which is right on the nose, and it makes me angry, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna freak out. Not up in this. Not up in this. BKL says, what about the opening of the Olympics? Oh, you mean the beautiful and brave opening? Celebration. The one that NBC got rid of on their own YouTube channel because it was totally not controversial at all and they don't want anyone to watch it and should be age restricted. That went on in the middle of the daytime for children to watch who are home from school in the summer. That opening ceremony, it was amazing. Okay. JD Vance is the one that's weird. I love that they're getting angry about the joke. Where did you hear that? Who told you that joke? You stole that joke from me.
But let me say this. You know, they've given him, like Megyn Kelly on Fox News, everybody, they've given him JD Vance all the...
Megyn Kelly is not on Fox News. Imagine having to be required to stay up on current events as your job. But again, you know the facts. You know the thing.
These opportunities to clean up his childless cat lady comment.
Clean it up.
And he hasn't been able to. Like, he ended up apologizing to the cats instead of to the ladies.
Thank
That's
God.
not how it... That's because he...
Did you hear the audience laugh? That might have been one of my favorite points right there. You know you're in the wrong when the audience is laughing at his joke and not yours. I mean, here we go.
Like, he ended up apologizing to the cats instead of to the ladies. That's not how it... That's because...
Yeah, they laughed because that was funny. Again, let's keep going with the weird thing, though. I love it. It's really working.
Because he means it, because that's his intention. He has said in more than once that
Twice.
he thinks people without children, that's bad and must be punished, and people with children must be rewarded. He wants people with children to have more voting rights. He wants people with children to pay less taxes. But here's what
He wants people with children to pay less taxes? Like a tax credit for children? Not up in my house. Not up in my house.
I want to tell him.
Yes.
There are two types of women in this world.
Yes.
There are women who have no children because they are free to choose so. And there are women like me who have no children because we couldn't. And how dare you?
Yeah. How dare you, JD Vance? How dare you? You think you can just talk about the View women like this? She is going to rip off another rant about you. JD Vance, you're being weird. It's okay for me to mock you, but if you mock me, you crossed the line with that one. You've crossed the line. JD Vance is weird. Your move, JD Vance. Get used to that. Okay, JD Vance is weird. Here's a picture of JD Vance right here. Look at JD Vance and Kamala Harris. Freaking weirdos. Sick. Sick.